Hello there, I'm Frosting already, and welcome back. I know, it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded, I am sorry. But I've now quit my job, yeah, we're back. Outer Worlds Part 6. We're still doing Radio Free Monarch, if you didn't know that was the last thing we were doing. And yeah, okay. So these are all the people we have to take out. Let me get my combat stick, because it's a robot. If we get rid of the robot first, it makes life a whole lot easier in the long run. Where'd the robot go? I don't care for the others, I want the robot dealt with. Go away. Just slap him about, get rid of the robot. Where'd the robot go? Oh, it's dead, someone took care of it. Alright, cool. I've also got this sick ass flamethrower. So, that's fun. Why are you cowering? Alright, let me just grab a bunch of stuff really quickly. I want to loot these people. And yeah, I think there's like one more person. The armor. I'm trying not to be stupid because I think I'm kind of close to my limit of how much I can carry. I need to get rid of it at a shop. Where am I going again? Okay. Yes. Who else? Oh, it's the little dog things. Thank you. And there's a person up there. And yes, then we should be good to speak to the... What's that person called? I forgot the person's name I meant to be looking for. Edge cell. I'll take the armor as well, just in case it's better than the one I've got. In here. Is the person I'm looking for in here? There's a strange looking pig, by the way. I don't know what pigs look like in outer space, but I didn't think they'd look like that.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown.
And there's more enemies.
Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't.
We're gonna get to you. Okay.
You out there.
Oh.
Whoever you are, yes, I can see you. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
Okay, so Nyoka and him know each other.
The socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I feel like if I say something, he's gonna cut me off.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine.
Okay, so maybe that was the right thing to do?
Hand of faith and my own cutting skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my new contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
That is fair, the broker's quite a stupid name.
Everyone calls me that, aside from you. See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double.
Alright, I can do that. That's simple enough.
Destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business.
Don't tell us like a time limit.
And doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry,
Okay.
I'll have to lock them down again. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Okay.
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you,
We'll get paid. Nice.
I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about.
Okay, I can do that, yeah.
I'm safe.
I'll do what I can. I'm gonna steal all your ammo though, just so we're clear on that. Okay. Can't get in there, which sucks because it looks like ammo. How many can this guy take? Jesus. Nice. The elevator's to my right. Where was that? Okay. Okay. The elevator to my right, is it in here? This is a bathroom. Definitely not this place.
I got another fight.
I'm guessing to the right he meant here? Yeah, here. What up, gang? I've got Ellie and Nyoka with me. We're not running Parvati for once, we took her off last episode. I'm just going to kind of experiment with the crew. Kind of like what I did with Mass Effect. Why do they do that? Why do they like cower? I'm going to use the shotgun. I've got more ammo for it. I don't normally use shotguns in games. Jesus Christ, my accuracy is terrible with this thing. Normally I don't run shotguns. I find getting too close normally is the death of me more than anything. But for the sake of this episode, I don't want to use all my... Jesus Christ, this thing's crap. I don't want to use all my ammo in my assault rifle. And I could use the flamethrower, sure, but I don't want to use all the ammo in that either. Because I'm not going to go fucking wild with it and just light everyone up. I don't know why I took that, I didn't mean to. Anything else I can raid? Loot? Not raid. Don't know why I'm saying raid. Did anyone else die? I could open this. I'm not really looking for much, I'm just kind of looking for stuff I can steal. Alright. Doesn't matter, I'm meant to go... I'm gonna look at this, though. Just in case it gives me anything. No. I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna steal that. I think there was more messages I could read. Let me just go through them. No. Is that it? Alright, okay, no. Never mind. There's still more. I think they're upstairs. Hello. You got fucked. Alright, before I do that, actually, I've got perks I'm going to spend, just because I can, you know? I've got 3 of these, so let's figure out what we want. I don't think that's going to be very good to me, because I've usually got someone with me. I'll take the walking speed. I'll take dialogue. Reach the wake symbols, that would actually be quite good. Health per sword per kill, that would actually be pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna get that one. I can always get them later if I don't, you know, get something here. But I'm gonna go with that. Okay, and then I've got 50 points available to spend on the perks, so I'm gonna put 10 into... oh no, whoops. Alright, I'll put 11 into the melee. I'll put 9... oh no, that's finished, alright. Oh no, I can't after 50, I need to do it like personally, alright, okay. We'll put about, say, that much into dialogue. Stealth, because I've got the armour on, it doesn't do much, but I'll put a bit into stealth. I'm definitely going to put some into tech. And I'll put some into leadership as well, why not? There we go. So now I need to use the personal ones for the ranged weapons. Interesting. Okay, I can do that. Doesn't matter. Cool. You can let me in now.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Hello.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
I mean, that's pretty celebratory.
We ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? That is the primary goal.
I mean, that's fair. If you don't want to go somewhere, locked place, and impossible to get to a place.
Delicate information.
Man, I remember last episode was a pain in the ass trying to get through all those damn bugs and that one safe cave. That was a safe option, I'd hate to go up the mountain.
Came a knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptor.
Didn't do a fucking good job of it.
Careful. I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
What am I even here for?
I am awaiting but
I actually forgot what I was here for. I don't remember. I think it was so we can get something for the people of the Hope.
From Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the
Okay, so I need to go and destroy something, it looks like.
Planetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Okay.
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
So we need to send the broadcast out.
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there...
The Iconoclasts, we've not met them yet, but is that the person who sent me the message last episode? Or was that a couple episodes ago? Don't know. Okay.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the...
I need to come back. Wait, no, I think I can just fast travel to him. That might be a better idea. Help the broker deal with the MSI and the okay.
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Alright. I can do that. I'm gonna steal all your shit, but... Right. So I think... I don't know what I need to do. Probably talk some sense into the two people who run the place, right? If I had to guess. So while I do that, I'll skip ahead till we talk to them, just so you don't need to see me, you know, fast traveling, waiting, loading soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Sanjar here.
Ah, the helpful stranger I've heard so much about. Here to do business, hmm? Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That we do.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
No one.
Oh. I suppose that means you aren't...
Unfortunately not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
I do like whiskey.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks.
I mean, that's fair, I suppose.
So-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and
The board just seems like a bunch of assholes. That's pretty much what they are.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
And now you don't have to play by their rules. Sounds like a deal to me.
We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Yeah, I've seen all them firsthand, so that makes sense.
But they can all be solved with a Bolt 52.
A Bolt 52.
If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
Okay.
We'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun.
So looks like a fight's on our hand. Alright, how fun.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to Marauders and Raptidons.
Okay. So that's a quest, I think. It's a quest, yeah.
Building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't.
I want to read that dangerous information, but it's a quest, I'm not going to do it on video. Okay. So, with that in mind, now... Okay, so I feel like I should talk to the other guy as well. The Iconoclast guy. I've not met him yet, so I'm going to go speak to him first, see if he's got a quest for me, and then I'll come back. Okay, we're at the Iconoclasts now. We should be ready. Hello.
Hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Pamphlet? I love pamphlets.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know.
Did I?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
I mean, fair.
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around this dark, dark planet.
Well, that's one way to put it.
These two as our leaders, but they're more like...
So these people are like
we all
cult?
more like them.
Is that it?
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth.
Eternal
I'm
truth.
glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll...
Okay, so I feel like this guy's a cult. This feels awfully cultish.
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor. Something about rising from the ashes.
Okay, that sounds a bit weird.
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander.
Okay, so it's like a military cult. This is getting weirder by the minute.
And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Well, that's nice of all.
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Okay.
The new boy! Yes, he's...
This is for a quest, by the way. I'm not going to do it this episode, don't worry. But I suppose I have to talk to them about it.
Buildings up the hill.
Alright.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them
Okay.
right, do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a
It's
second.
nice to note.
A manta queen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Spelled it, mind.
A stranger
It
comes.
was you in that video.
If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to.
You look awfully cultish. I'm not sure if I trust you.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only
Well,
way
unfortunately, I need it more than you.
campaign of propaganda against their people. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
Are you sure?
Graham, we should be focusing on survival.
So you're Zora.
Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now is the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Okay.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday.
Huxley. Alright, there's another quest.
Where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits?
So Huxley's dead, let's face it.
Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Okay, I can do that.
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Okay, I can do that.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment.
Okay.
We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable.
Alright, so there's another
I don't have
quest.
to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Okay, so that's another quest. Cool. I will go do them, and then we'll come back to these two. And the other guy. I'll just do them all. Alrighty, we're going to talk to this guy, and then we're going to end the episode, and then we'll do the other guy
What can I do for you?
next episode.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled.
So there we go, that's that one done.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Actually, maybe I will have time to... Maybe, depends on what she talks for.
Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really,
Oh.
we're just going to blackmail
Well,
them.
blackmail usually works.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
That's another quest, but I'll do that another time. I just want this guy to stop.
Encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Wait, do I need to do this?
Oh, I imagine.
Do I need to do this for him to stop broadcasting?
I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas.
Or is that just like another quest?
So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it? Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one.
So I had to kidnap someone. Well, this is going to be fucking good.
You think we're the problem? Have you even heard the nonsense, Graham?
I didn't say you're the problem, mate. I just need you to stop it.
It's easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency.
But now you've got the key.
My, you know how to take control of a situation, don't you? It's warm in here. Is anyone else warm?
What he means to say is that we won't need that frequency once we're able to get MSI restored to the board.
So do I need...
If we can find proof that one of the
yeah, so I need to fucking do that as well. Jesus Christ, this is...
that'll give me all the
Alright.
You have my word.
Alright. Okay. Let me grab a perk and then I'll end the episode. What will we grab? We'll grab... Okay, we'll grab this one, why not? Alright, I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy. Yeah, I need to do something else now, so that's fun. This mission goes on for a long time, I must admit. But yes, I'll do it on the next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Part 6, we are back. My upload schedule will be more consistent, I promise. Peace.